God. All right, what's up? Welcome to a new video. It is a beautiful Wednesday evening. John's rocking my, before we get him one ordered, he's rocking my very first 12 bar. So hopefully we get him to loop it and bend it back the other direction, because I bent it a couple times. I'm feeling like doing some stunts today. We're gonna try and go find a nice spot out on the private property that we kind of have permission to ride at. But we're gonna have a hell of a lot of fun either way. Thank you guys for joining, and we should have some people out there that we're gonna meet too. And then obviously this weekend I'll be in Michigan for Murder the Mitten. It's gonna be awesome, good times. Feels good to be back on the Grom too. Pop, pop. Oh, that was sick. Kevin sounded good. I mean, it's probably a bad thing, but it sounds good. I moved my light switch, that way it doesn't hang down anymore. I got it nicely tucked up here. LED's working good still. The wiring is, I mean, terrible, but there's been no fires yet, so we're just gonna assume that's good. I might do a little bit of a wheelie tutorial, and then I'm gonna do some practice for this weekend. Try and get good on my Grom in like a stunt lot version, because I haven't done that in a while. You know, circles, scrapes, stuff like that. Maybe try a hand drag or two. They're just checking out the real estate. Oh, there we go. Did I get it? That'd be sick. Did I get it? I got it! What's up? Welcome to the first ever Fooligan wheelie tutorial. This is gonna be like 5 minutes long. I'm just gonna do this for a quick portion of this video. Give you guys a quick explanation on how to do a wheelie, at least on a Grom. And if not on most bikes, I would recommend a Grom starting off. Just because if you do loop it, you got bars and a 12 bar, it won't hurt your bike. And most certainly it won't hurt you most of the time. You know, you might get scraped up, but anyway, let's get to it. The first step is accepting that you will loop at some point in time. If you're gonna learn how to wheelie a bike, you just gotta get over the fact that you will crash it. And you gotta prepare your bike for that. A sub cage is a great idea. Especially if you have a Grom, you don't need an engine cage because there is no points of contact when you loop. You could throw this bike down the road at 60 and your engine typically will not hit the ground at all. So don't do an engine cage, because that'll just give it a reason to break. And that's just my opinion. I highly recommend doing your own research on all this kind of stuff. But yeah, 12 bar, if I go back, it won't break any of this. It'll hit right here. You can see I've looped before on this side. It hits the back, it keeps it all safe. And the bars are wide enough that it will protect their plastic most of the time. Groms are great learning bikes for stunts. I really, really do recommend them if you want to learn some wheelies. Great for commuting, good gas mileage, etc, etc. But let's get to it. Step number 2, once you accept the fact that you will toss your bike a couple times, is popping the clutch, learning how to work the clutch, all right? And this is the most confusing thing for me, because I raced dirt bikes for a couple years as a kid. I still didn't fully understand the clutch. I could use it and I could race with it, but I really didn't understand in and out how to work it, and in my mind how to manipulate the clutch to how I wanted to use it. The general idea is revving your bike and getting it up to enough RPMs to where you have power, enough power to pull that front wheel off the ground. Something about here. That's probably going to be, I don't know, 5,000–6,000 RPMs. I don't have an RPM gauge, so it's hard to tell. You don't want to fully rev it out, because then if you drop the clutch at that point, most bikes, I mean, even on a Grom it can happen, it'll just loop you right back. And a loop means that you go over the back wheel and fall off, and we don't want that to happen. We don't want that, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to pull in the clutch in first gear while we're rolling, pull the clutch in, rev it, and drop the clutch, and that'll bring the front wheel up. Ready? Pull the clutch in and let the clutch out. It pops it up, and you got to be ready to hold on tight, just like that. You don't want to do it at the same time. You know, you might get it here and there, but like timing it is really hard. So you have to do it specifically. You have to learn how to do it the proper way. Clutch in, rev it, clutch out. And I like to use one finger on my clutch. That way I can keep a really good grip with the other 3. When you drop that clutch, you're already ready to hold onto the bars. You're not just going to drop the bike. Now, the point when you get good enough to raise the wheel off the ground, you're going to eventually get to what's called balance point. And that is when your bike becomes balanced on the back wheel perfectly. You don't really have to give it any gas. It's just right above the back wheel. Everything is above that back axle, right? If you go past the balance point further back, that's when it becomes necessary to hit the back brake. We use momentum to bring the wheel up, and then we use the back brake against that momentum to go over balance point. That's how you do scrapes and stuff like that. But don't worry about that stuff too much yet. Worry about getting the wheel up, and make sure, step 3, make sure you cover your rear brake. You have to. That might have been step 4, who knows? I'm not really good at, I didn't plan this out. I'm just kind of explaining this off the top of my head to you guys. But these are really good tips that I've learned over the last 5-6 years. So, and they really helped me when I was learning how to wheelie. Second gear here. We're gonna kind of give it a little boost and do a pop up in second. And then go up to balance point, and we're using our foot brake. Over balance point, holding the brake. Over, I didn't give it enough gas. Groms are finicky too, because they're not that powerful. You can't just chop it back up with the gas. That's another good reason Groms are good for learning. Let's see that 2022. Did you put those lights on there?
I'll turn signal.
Oh, that's sick, dude. 1, 2, 3. Kevin won a race. Oops. I don't know what that was. That didn't sound good. Wheelie time. Oh. Hey, Caleb's old Grom. And Caleb's new Grom. Look at him already over here on the 2022 killing it. Hell yeah. That's why it's a little slower up to speed too. It's because it has stock gearing and 5 gears. So mine's 4 gears and I'm torqued. What happened? Oh, you looped it? Nice. How's your Grom?
Good.
How's the bars?
Good.
Nice. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, I love it. That's why we rock 12 bars. That's a prime example right there. You're not sad usually. Everything's fine. You pick it up, and you can be sad about your elbow skin, but that's about it. So there's also stand-up wheelies. And these 12 bars are great for them because you can put your feet back here. Oh, I'm in second gear, so I had to give it a little more gas before I popped up clutch there. And I just use my handbrake here. That's what my middle finger is. That is wired to a whole new brake caliper, a bigger one than stock, attached to my back wheel. I have 2 of them down there. I don't know if you can see or not. So this second one works with my finger here, and I can just kind of keep my first finger on the clutch in case anything I need to disengage. If I fall, I can pull the clutch in so I don't whiskey throttle, stuff like that. But yeah, and this is the easiest way to keep balance point, is a double pegger stand-up wheelie. Because I mean, literally, it's just like you're standing on the back wheel. You can hear I'm barely giving it any gas at all. A little bit of brake. Assuming to do a scrape here in first gear. It's been a while since I scraped anything. Oh, that's violent. I gotta learn to I gotta pull my clutch in. Oh, for my already blown forks. Sorry, Kev dog. Woo. That was my first scraping like at least over a year. Woo. That was a little farther back than I remember. Let me tell you, this PSD bar, it's no joke, but no excuses. Now we're gonna try some one-handers next. Oh God, that's neutral. There you go, John. Hell yeah. Oh, we got an FZ now? Nice. Dawson is loving his new Grom that he bought from Caleb. That thing is sick. He's already killing it. Hey. There's a little clinkiness to this girl. I'm not gonna lie, she needs some maintenance, but she does the job very well, let me tell you. I love this bike though, I will say. What a nice bike. What a fun bike to ride. Honda Groms for life. Just gotta tighten my chain a little bit, you can hear it. Clinkety clink. Don't talk back. So excited for Michigan this weekend. If you're gonna be out there, come say hi. I'll be at all the meetup spots that I can make. I'll be arriving in town Saturday evening and leaving Sunday probably evening. So I'll be in town for 24 hours, but we're doing a whole lot of riding the entire time. No sleep, just wheelies. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Hello. Trying to get used to doing a sit down downhill with the foot brake here so I can get a hand drag. Come on. Ah, better form, you don't have to work so hard. There we go. We're getting some practice in. Chop it back to the left, throw it up, and foot brake. Yep, slow it back down. See how you go past balance point, use the brake. That's how you control your wheelie, actually. And you want to slow down, you got to give it more gas. It makes no sense, honestly. Oh, they sound so good. Oh, it's so sick. All right, a little farther back, a little farther back. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so smooth. It's so nice and easy to like control. Hell yeah, bro. I'm definitely thinking about getting one. If I get a big bike, it would be one of these. Come on, Dawson. There you go. Oh, nice. No brake. No brake needed. What's up? Just kidding. Oh man, that was cool. Hell yeah, boys. Oh man, that felt good for a second. Let me tell you.
That's what she said. Michael, please. Please.
Oh, I'm gonna get it soon. Oh, that had to be close. Woo, that gave me the willies. I remember these days. You just gotta, this is how you learn. You just gotta pop a ton of wheelies. And that's my last point. Oh, Jesus. That's my last point. Whatever point this is, 5, 6, 4, who knows. You gotta be persistent. Oh, a little scary there. You grab some foot brake. What's up, fam? With another wheelie. Wheelie for life. Wheelie all the time. Wheelie till you die. All right, here we go. I'll do a little combo action here. Slow it down, second gear. Okay. Oh, come on, don't mess it up already. There we go. We're going downhill quite a bit, so it's a little bit different. You gotta get adjusted to the elevation or altitude of the variant. Make sure my feet are good. There we go. Now I like to squat down here and do like what I call a little frogger. Yeah, and you're just kind of sitting on your feet here. Hello. Very comfortable, very easy to move the bike around, you know what I mean? You can angle it. Pretty. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, stunts. Oh. Hey, buddy. Oh, no. Nice. Oh, so close. Hey! First try with a good slap. Let's go. That was sick. Oh, so close. Hey. Hell yeah.
In first gear, it's so hard to keep it that stable.
It is too. I foot drug this one, but it still looks sick. That's awesome. Ooh. Ooh. I love the way this sits. Give me little pockets for your knees here. All right, 2022 Grom review, here it is. First gear, you're gonna check it out. Second gear, tops about 17 on first. About 30 for second. So it definitely is a little bit lower because there's a fifth gear now on this bike. Oh yeah, very good power. Oh wow. I shouldn't have got on this thing. I'm gonna be making some calls tomorrow. Shows you when to shift, has a little shift light. Oh, I finally did it. I did it for the first time ever. No matter how many times I've tried in the past, it hasn't worked. But the millionth try is a charm. I finally shifted into fifth gear on a Grom. Let's go.
To boldly go where no one has gone before.
Oh, when you're on a lot like this, like a straightaway lot, always check behind you before you turn around like that. Otherwise, you might get hit. Yes! And he's already got a handbrake and pro tapers. This is awesome. So smooth. So this is what a new Grom feels like. Anyway, official review. Back to that. Yes, 5 gears is great. Seems to have sufficient power in fifth gear. I'm definitely gonna have to try me one of these. I love that they went back to this like OG design on the graphics, with like kind of like a mix of the SF a little bit, but the seat's very OG. It feels great. It doesn't tuck you in and sit you on your nuts like the SF. Dude, that's a great purchase, bro. I'm definitely gonna have to get me one very soon. All right, guys, back on the old Grom here. What happened to your visor?
What? Oh, it fell off.
But anyway, I did limited ads on my last few stunt rides, and they just don't get suggested enough, and they don't show up in people's subscription boxes because of the wheelies. Even though you do limited ads and it doesn't get fully monetized, YouTube still screws you. Long story short, I'm gonna post all those stunt videos. I'm gonna go crazy and do awesome stunts and show like all the dumbest, craziest shit possible, and I'm not gonna monetize it. So then it's just it's up to you guys, and you know, it's not gonna get hidden, I don't think, or shadowed as much, you know, and it'll actually get views and people can actually see it. Because just the problem with my YouTube is just I don't follow a certain algorithm and a bunch of things like that, and I'm just not very YouTube savvy, to be honest with you. And I'm not consistent either. So that's, you know, 3 problems that really led to me not getting consistent views and having consistent viewers all the time. Because you always got to be on suggested and, you know, trend a little bit at least. If you're not on the trending page, you still got to get your channel some momentum constantly if you want to stay relevant on YouTube. So anyway, that's my YouTube rant for there. But we're going to go get some Sonic, get some good food here, do some more wheelies. Here, we're over the hill, we gotta get up. Ugh. Hold on a sec. I'll get the bike, hold on. You know, I don't think I don't know, I'll have to review footage on that one. How do you feel, bud? Yeah. Well, we had a little bit of an incident there, but we're all good. Slide out, but everyone's good to go. Put the rear set in the backpack, and we'll continue on our way to go get a corn dog. Dylan is good to go. Thank God. That's why we like Groms. it's a lot easier to get away with that kind of stuff. Oh, nice. There's a cop. That was beautiful.
Sorry.
Oh man, that's great. He's right on us. Now we're gonna go to Sonic and get ourselves a nice talking to. When you pull into somewhere with a bunch of bikes and the cop follows you with his lights on, you know that's a great idea.
You in the back, stop right there. No, stop right there.
Oh God. He sounds happy.
Is he only pulling over him?
Yeah, he just said you in the back.
Oh.
Yeah, he said you in the back, pull over, don't go any farther. He didn't want him by us.
At least 3 of us were up on one.
I know, it wasn't just him.
As far as all that shit we saw you guys doing passing,
We are sorry.
keep it off the fucking road,
We are
guys,
sorry.
okay?
No, he's nice. If you're nice and you don't cause trouble, you're fine. All right, the poo-poo police are gone. They were actually really nice. Well, you know, for police. He gave us a good stern talking to a couple times actually. But yeah, nothing illegal going on here. They were just checking up, making sure everyone's good to go. So. All right, if you liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe. That's all we got. Until next time, peace. You gotta pull over at a Sonic. Bring your Grom over here.
Connected.